Hey, everybody. It's me again, Dr. Mack here. Coach Dr. Mack, Apostle Dr. Mack, Michelle. Listen, I want to just briefly talk to you. I was reading a bunch of notes in a journal that I have, and I came across something that I journaled. It's been some months now. I was just taking notes during a conversation that I was having, and it was specific to leaders. And because I'm a leader in the faith-based community, leader in my community, as well as a leader as a coach, where I go and to empower others and so on and so forth. One of the challenging things that I have learned that we come across as leaders, you can agree or disagree. This has been my journey. One of the things that I have learned, or should I say, I've also encountered when you are leading people is there are times where you will find yourself becoming discouraged. Why do I say that? If I may just be completely honest, because I am the truth and transparency coach, that is, right? If I can just be transparent, is for a moment here, not to be deflective, not to be dismissive, or not even to demise the people in which we lead, but rather to just speak truth from a place in hopes that it will help to encourage a leader, a coach, an advocate, if you will. Oftentimes when we encounter or we're interacting with people, there are times where we may feel discouraged. There are times where we feel or even not even be heard, or our heart not felt, if you will. The vision not being cast forth in its proper way, because you have people who state that they understand the vision. However, when it comes down to the nitty gritty, when it comes down to the rubber meeting the road, when it comes down to putting our knees into the trenches and the vision comes forth, the mission has to be executed. That's when there becomes a divide, right? And so I want to encourage you as a leader, as I encouraged myself, reflecting over the notes. When you find yourself being confronted in that manner, or should I say, when you come to that fork in the road, ask yourself this one question: why are you here? Actually, it should be two questions. Why are you here, and who is it for? Is it for you, or is it for them? And when I say, is it for them, is it for the follower, the mentee, the disciple, your client, etc., etc.? Is it for you, or is it for them? Because at the end of the day, if your focus is in the right direction and you are following the vision that was preset before you, and you stick to the script of the mission, you will find that 99.999 times that it is for the individual who needs it. And so with that being said, you will find yourself being rejected sometimes. And it's not really you being rejected. It's the fact that they may not have an understanding. They may not be ready, which is in most cases, they're not ready. They may not be mature enough to receive the meat of what you have. Why? Because they're too busy eating off of junk food. Let that settle in. Or it could also be they have their vision is their own fleshly, selfish desires as opposed to the bigger picture, right? Because when we begin to analyze and look at the bigger picture, we will find that that bigger picture is going to stretch us. That bigger picture is going to cause us to become very, very uncomfortable. That bigger picture is also going to force us, if you will, to receive conviction, receive truth, receive instructions and directions that we're not familiar with or not even comfortable with. And so I want to encourage you, leader, coach, fivefold ministry, whoever you are that is out there that has a following and you lead people, be encouraged. Know that all things will work together for the good. Know that the plan and the purposes that are set for you will be fulfilled as long as you stick to the script, as long as you stay on the pathway that has been paved for you. Because remember, there's someone that came before you blazed the trail that you're currently on. And it's up to you to stick to that script. Yeah, I understand there may be some maneuvering or little adjustments here and there. However, but for the most part, the ones that God has predestined, the ones that God has ordained, the ones that God has chosen, He made sure that the path that you're currently on was blazed with His anointing. So be encouraged. When the rejection comes, know that they're not rejecting you, but rather they're rejecting the God on the inside of you. Know that when they up and leave prematurely, they have up and left their assignment. They have up and left, and they have left their destiny that awaits them. They left it on the side of the road, if you will, kind of like when people, they leave an animal on the side of the road because they don't care to care for it any longer. Know that you're not overlooked. You're not misunderstood. The problem is that the one who has an ear does not hear very clearly. The one that has the eyes to see, unfortunately, they are not really seeing because the scales are still upon their eyes, right? You will embark upon many people with many personalities. One person can have many personalities. You will embark upon people who have character flaws and all of that. But one thing I will say to you, remember this, if you don't remember anything else that I say, we had to get to this place in order to lead other people because we were once where they are. All right? So I want to encourage you, don't throw in the towel. Don't close the door. Don't reject them because they rejected you. Stick to the script. Stay on the pathway. Be encouraged. Look to the hills for which cometh your help. And most importantly, when you need counseling, go sit at the table with wise counsel. Get what you need so you can keep moving forward. Because when you don't and when you stop, not only are you mishandling the assignment that is given to you, but you can mishandle the people that have been assigned to you. Be encouraged. Hey, listen, this is Apostle Dr. Matt, the Truth and Transparency Coach, dropping nuggets, one nugget at a time. Take care. Be blessed.